If you're not getting clicks or views on your videos, it's most likely your thumbnails. You need a better thumbnail, but you're not good at graphic design, nor do you want to hire a thumbnail designer because you're just going to end up looking like everybody else. Then this video is for you. Last 2 weeks, I ran my 7-day YouTube Kickstarter challenge, where I challenged myself to post one YouTube video a day for 7 days straight. And this forced me to design very simple thumbnails, and some of them got 6% click-through rates. So in this video, I'm going to show you my 5 simple rules I follow to design my very simple thumbnails that get clicks in less than 15 minutes. By the way, if you want a shortcut to launching and scaling your YouTube channel, I made the Binge Builder Kit. It contains your next 3 YouTube video ideas to get clients, complete with titles, thumbnails, and script outline. Link down below. Alright, so before I start with my 5 rules, let's talk about why thumbnails are so important. Thumbnails to your YouTube video is like a Netflix poster for a Netflix video. It's pretty important. Like, you will judge the movie based on the poster. Or if you go to a library, you look at all these books, you would pick up the book with the most interesting cover. So the myth is, don't judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to business and YouTube videos specifically, people 100% judge your cover. And in YouTube's case, your cover is your thumbnail. So now let's go over the 5 simple rules. So usually on thumbnails, they would have some sort of text, right? So the first rule is that the thumbnail text must not repeat the title. This channel is from Elena. She's a web consultant, and these are the first 2 videos that she uploaded. If you look here, how I stand out online as an introvert business owner, and the title is Introvert's Guide to Standing Out Online. So it's basically repeating itself. The one simple thing I use to build authority online. It's telling the same thing. It's the same message, just 2 different ways. So when I worked with her, this is what it's like now. SEO tips in 2025 backed by Hulu Tech Expert. So SEO tips is what her target audience is interested in. 2025 means it's relevant now, backed by Hulu Tech Expert. Now that gives a reason people to want to watch this particular video because it's from a Hulu Tech Expert. So the thumbnail is her, a graph showing what happened. So her ideal client profile probably has a website and the organic traffic's going down because of AI or whatever. And then the thumbnail is just saying what happened. So when people look at the thumbnail together with the title, it may cause curiosity for them to want to click on this video. Another example is from this one. You need 4 videos, copy this YouTube strategy, it'll blow up your business. So these 2 are saying 2 different things, but together they form a story. How about the next one? Poor now, rich later. How to be a millionaire on a low salary. It makes sense. The text on the thumbnail and the title, they both different, but they're merging towards the same message. And the last example, I challenge you to fully commit to YouTube for 90 days using this strategy. So now you're curious, like, what strategy, right? And the text on the thumbnail says it paid off. So if you look at all these 3, the title is telling one story, the thumbnail text is telling another story, but together they hit your main message of the video. So you start with the title, and then the text on these thumbnail is basically summing up the one message of the video without giving it away. It paid off. Poor now, rich later. That's the message of the video. Do the sacrifice now, and this is how you can become a millionaire. Copy this YouTube strategy, it'll blow up your business. You need 4 videos. That's the main message of the video. Like, you need these 4 videos to blow up your business, but it doesn't tell you what it is. So now you're curious, you want to click on it. Rule number 2 must be really simple and uncluttered. The reason why is because if I look at my analytics here, more than 50% of my audience who watch my video, they watch it on their mobile phone. So in other words, your thumbnail will look super tiny on their phone. So if you want to design something that's clear, it needs to be simple. So in order to design a simple thumbnail, I have the 3-element rule, meaning on a thumbnail, there should only be 3 main things, not more than that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See this guy right over here? 1 is himself, 2 is this background, 3 is the text. Only 3 things. And the next example, this is even better because he has less than 3. So he has the guy, this is number 1, and he just has this text. So only 2 elements. The background is almost dark. All right, now we're gonna go to rule number 3. I'm gonna show you a bunch of thumbnails here, and I want you to spot something similar between all of them. Here's the first group, here's the second group, and here's the last group. Notice anything similar to all of them? They all have the character's face. There's no AI here, there's no somebody hiding behind a logo. The main character's face, which is you. And if you notice, all of their faces are pretty zoomed in. It's not like a picture of you from really far away. It's kind of like how you're looking at my video right now, from your chest upwards to your face. See? It's the same with this guy. And this guy's the same thing. This lady's the same thing. This guy's the same thing. This guy's the same thing. And pretty much the same everywhere. Now, why did they zoom in that way is because you want people to look at your face. So, which is why when I take pictures for my thumbnails, I take pictures like this. It's really zoomed in. So you can see my face, because that's the whole point. I'm going to put my face and some text. That's it. All right, rule number 4. Now we're going to be talking about the text on the thumbnail. So 90% of the time, I put the text on the left and me on the right with a very simple background. The font needs to be very easy to read. You can pick any common fonts like Inter, Open Sans, Montserrat, and it should be a maximum of 4 words only. Look at Ed over here. The main character, chest upwards, is on the right. The text is on the left. left. So if you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 texts. So this is a format that's doing really well right now. Everybody's copying this. And another style you can experiment is you in the middle. This is the one that got 6.3% click-through rate for me. It's me right in the middle, really big, barely prominent. And then the text is just in the middle right on top. 6.3 click-through rate. And I start getting comments like this. I will give you feedback. The thumbnail made me click. It could have been better, but it sure caught my attention. That's all I need. I just need to get your attention so you can click on it. Now the last rule, rule number 5, the thumbnail photo that you take must look similar to the first few seconds when people play the video. The reason for that is we want to satisfy the viewer that when they click, they feel like they've clicked on the right video, right? So what that means is the person in the video should be the same person on the thumbnail, preferably the same clothes, preferably the same setting, the same background. One way that some people teach you is that you're going to have your video footage, so just screenshot a frame in there. Personally, I don't like to do that because I always pose really weirdly in these videos, so that never really works out to me. So I'm more comfortable going the second route, which is to just take a separate photo. For example, in this video that you're watching right now, before I started filming, I took several photos of myself. All right, so now let's just vibe. We're just gonna go on YouTube homepage to see what I mean by the thumbnail and the first few seconds of the intro should be the same thing. I'm gonna find some of these videos and I'm just gonna hover through my mouse and you'll see what I'm talking about. See, thumbnail and when people play. It's because this thumbnail, okay, I'm click on it and the video when you play the first few seconds is the same. It looks similar. So I feel like I'm not cheated. And how about this one right here? He's wearing this black shirt and it's the same thing. Same specs and everything. So I feel like when I click on this, I get the guy. Does that make sense? How about this guy? This guy with the blue cap? Yeah, it's the same thing. So I may be interested in the title and thumbnail combo. And I'm like, okay, what's this about? And then when I click, and the first few seconds is the thing that I clicked on. How about this one? See, it's the same. See? How about this news? It's the same as well. So you start to see a pattern here. Oh, by the way, if you want a shortcut, I made a title and thumbnail swipe file just for you. So before you write a script, design a thumbnail, or record anything, find yourself a good title and thumbnail inspiration from the swipe file to increase your chances of blowing up on YouTube. Link in the description below. So now you know how to design very simple, quick thumbnail that gets you clicks and views without being a designer. The next thing you need to know is how to upload your YouTube videos correctly. If you're not following this specific procedure, you might not signal to the algorithm what the video is about, and you're going to be completely wasting your time. Want to know the proper YouTube video upload procedure? Well, lucky for you, I got the video for that right here.